Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm Phlinger Phoo, and in Discord, I put out a question to a bunch of people, to basically my community, and I asked them, hey, I asked them the 3 must-have dinos that give you the biggest bang for your buck when it comes to playing Ark in any playthrough. From the start to the finish, just the 3 must-have dinos. Now, with those, I took that and I assembled a top 10 list, because the answers... well, a lot of them are all over the place, but a lot of really clear winners came up, and these are the ones. So I hope you guys enjoy this because, I mean, honestly, I agree with this list quite a bit. Honestly, I think there should have been a little bit more Rock Drake on here, but since Rock Drake is no longer appearing in this film, that's probably all I'm going to mention it. Maybe Rock Drake. But no, there's a couple other ones that I think probably should be on the list, but these ones are really amazing, and this just goes to show that playstyles, they're completely different, and I think that this list that got made is really good. All right, so let's start off with the first one. All right, coming in hot as number 10 on this list is the YUTYRANNUS. These guys right here, and I'm rather surprised it's not higher up on the list, and we can watch it as it majestically tries to go take a poo. But yeah, this thing right here is absolutely amazing. These guys are necessary for most boss fights. There's a simple knockout, tame out in the wild, where there's nothing simple about knocking out YUTYRANNUS in the wild. But now that we actually have the net gun, it is far easier than it used to be. But yeah, when you're on single player, you can actually enable these guys to auto courage roar. But when you're on a server, you have to have somebody riding them. These guys, absolutely amazing for the bosses. And yeah, number 10, honestly, I feel like that's a really good spot. I think it's really good. All right, let's disable that, and let's move on to the next one. All right, number 9 on this list is the SHADOWMANE. Honestly, I think this is a really good placement for it. These guys are absolutely impressive. They're a little bit more difficult to tame, especially early on in the game, which is completely understandable. You tame them by bringing them fish baskets filled with fish, and you just passively tame them while they sleep out in the wild. Now, you can trap them, and it is rather easy to do that. Well, easier to do that, but yeah, through their myriad of special abilities these guys get, it's very easy to see why these guys are on the list. These guys are absolutely impressive. Not only do they come with an armored saddle, but they also, I mean, they have their own armored saddle. These guys also just dish out just so much damage. It is absolutely impressive just how much damage these guys will put out. Plus, also, they swim better than most things in the game. I mean, absolutely just better. So fast, so easy, and it's absolutely amazing. These guys, a great pick on these ones. Number 9. All right, let's get into the next one. All right, this next one definitely deserves a place on this list. Coming in at number 8 is the Desmodeus, or the Desmodeus. Now, this one right here is absolutely amazing. I mean, you tame it by feeding it your tame dinos, or yourself filled with blood. But yeah, the best is by feeding it your tame dinos. And this thing is absolute utility. Plus, also, even on regular servers, this one is a cave flyer, which means that it can fly into the caves regardless. It is really good. Plus, by eating things, you suck their blood, and you get a lot of blood in the process. Yeah, you get so much, and it is absolutely amazing. These guys can latch onto walls, they can pick up smaller things, and then convert them into blood as well, and these guys are just absolutely amazing tames. So I think they are definitely deserving of a spot on this list, and coming in at number 8. It's not too bad. All right, the next one on this list is no surprise to me. Honestly, yeah, we're talking about the GIGA. These guys are really impressive. Now, would I put them on one of my normal lists? Probably not. That's just because I normally don't rely too much on Gigas, but you cannot deny just the amount of utility these guys have when it comes to being able to destroy everything. And not just that, these guys, not only do they do a ton of damage, not only do they gather a ton of resources, but these guys are also the best leveling machine in the game. It's hands down. I mean, yeah, serious. Breeding Gigas and using Gigas is by far the easiest way to level up. And then also, while they can't be used for most bosses, whatever boss you can take them against, especially the mini bosses on Fjordur and the other maps, these things are absolutely impressive. Plus, also, you can take them against the King Titan as well, and they're rather good there as well. So, yeah, Gigas, yeah, definitely deserve their spot as number 7 on the list. Yeah, all right, take that, dude. All right, we're into some more very super heavy hitters on this list, and honestly, I am not surprised on this one. We have the Tech Strider. These guys right here are absolutely amazing. Matter of fact, when it comes to gathering, these guys will do all of it. I think I just crashed my game. Yep, and then we'll turn that off. All right, turn off. All right. Yeah, these guys, they will gather just about everything that you could possibly imagine. Dude, turn off. All right. Yeah, and you, not only that, but you can get these guys in so many different flavors. This one right here is one of the more ideal ones. It's got the saddlebags on the front and the gathering, the excavation rig in the front. And you can get them with all sorts of different ones. You can get the excavation rig. You can also get the pulse cannon. You can get a silence cannon rig on this guy. You can get the radar rig, which detects things at a distance. You can also get the phase cannon rig for their body. And then also the resource extractor rig, which is the saddlebag. And the shield generator. And also a shield projector. And not only that, these guys, they are also a bed, which allows you to fast travel. And then also, these guys are a tech transmitter. Yeah, these guys have so much. These guys are the Swiss Army knife of Ark when it comes to gathering and just doing a bunch of different things. Now, these guys, they're tamed by performing a little mini game on Genesis 2, but they are absolutely worth it. I mean, absolutely worth it. These guys also, on their stats are really, really good. This guy right here, he kind of sucks. He's only level 56, and he's already got this. So, yeah. All right, Tech Strider, very deservedly at number 6. All right, next on this list at number 5, we have the THERIZINOSAURUS. These guys right here, they are, like the Tech Strider, these guys, they are a multi-use kind of dinosaur. Not only can you harvest with them, and you can adjust the amount of harvesting they get between power harvesting and delicate harvesting, but they also pack a mean punch. These guys, being herbivores, you can use them against the boss fights, namely the dragon, and they don't take the increased damage from the fire breath. Plus, also, they could heal with veggie cakes. It is absolutely impressive. Plus, these guys, like I said, they can harvest everything. I mean, they'll harvest hide, they'll harvest meat, they'll harvest wood, they'll harvest thatch, they'll harvest berries, they'll harvest fiber. They will harvest everything. The only thing they're lacking is for the next one on this list. And let's talk about them now, because these guys, number 5, yeah, THERIZINOSAURUS, very well deserved. Plus, also, I need to add, these guys, their stats, you can get these guys up easily, Rex proportions. It's absolutely amazing. All right, next on this list, we have the old, tried and true, the king of metal harvesting, the ANKY. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised these guys are this far up on the list, but apparently people hate harvesting their own metal with a pick. Honestly, I don't mind it, but these guys, they do it really, really well, and they do it amazing. All right, so yeah, not only do they have a massive weight reduction when it comes to metal, but they also gather just a ton of flint whenever you need it. So when it comes to needing to get into the firearm stage of Ark, an ANKY is literally your best friend, because you can get the stone, you can get the flint for the spark powder, and then you can also use them to get the metal for the bullets, and also, I saw that, Helena, and then also for crafting the weapons themselves. So ANKY, absolutely, yeah, I agree. This is great. So number 4 on the list. Ankylosaurus. Yeah, who would have knew that an old beginning vanilla one would end up on the must-haves? That's pretty good. All right, coming in at number 3 at the community voted best dinos that you must have is the MAEWING. These guys are absolutely amazing, and there was at one point in time when there was a rite of passage when you would have to go out and tame a pteranodon around level 30, and then that would be your intro to the skies. Nowadays, that is no longer the case because MAEWINGs, you can get that done much earlier at level 19. Plus, also, these guys are probably the fastest glider in the game, and they have just so much utility. Especially early on, they make you mobile extremely fast, extremely quick, right out the gate for any new player. And then also, they are kind of tanky. Yeah, but also, not only that, once you get ready to actually start on moving up higher into the echelons of Arc, you know, as you get further into the late game, they will help you with their saddle to nurse the babies and pick up the babies and help you imprint them so you can get wicked dino armies as you're going. So yeah, I'm just, I expected them to be even higher on this list, but when it comes around to the last two, I can see why they're not higher on this list, because for the dinos that give you the best bang, yeah, they're number 3, but the number 2 one doesn't surprise me at all. All right, the number 2 best dino of community voted ones that you can get in the game is the THYLA. And just seeing this come up just brought a huge smile to my face because I love THYLAs. I mean, these guys, they are so good. They have the health to tank just about everything. They have the maneuverability to get in and out very quickly. You can fire off their back at whatever the hay is coming at you. And then once you get a really nice one, you don't need taming pins anymore. The THYLA is your taming pin. It will just tank and spank everything while you knock stuff out. It is absolutely amazing. You want to go get wyvern eggs? Use a THYLA. You want to go tame a Rex? Use a THYLA. You want to get from point A to point B? Use a THYLA. THYLAs have so much versatility. It is absolutely astounding. It's amazing with so many different dinos over the years. They got their little TLCs. THYLA didn't need one right from the get-go. It's been amazing forever. It is so good. Yeah, and it deserves it. All right, yeah, THYLAs absolutely just so amazing. Yeah, they come in at number 2, and the number 1 is, yeah, the number 1 beats it out by a long shot, and yeah, all right. Sorry, THYLA, you're just not number 1, you're number 2, so it's pretty good. All right, let's talk about the number 1. When it comes to number 1 dinos in Arc, was there ever any doubt? It is, of course, the Argent. Yeah, this one right here, oh man, this one is got utility written all over it. They have the health, they have the damage, they have the stamina, they have the weight. Plus, also, you can build stuff in them like they're a smithy. Also, they have weight reduction on just about everything, and then you can also pick up things with them in their talons, also stuff in their beak. So technically, with one on your shoulder or one in your hands, you can carry 3 different dinos with these guys from point A to point B. Yeah, they're not going to get there as fast as a lot of other different things, but they will get there, and they'll do it in style, and relative safety. I mean, these guys they're amazing in just about every single fashion. So yeah, that's the community voted picks for top 10 dinos, top 10 must-have dinos for any playthrough in Arc. I hope you guys like the list. I hope you agree with the list. Honestly, there's a few I would have changed, but that's just me because I've got my own different playstyle. But yeah, these ones, yeah, they're deservedly in the top 10. So, hey, what are your comments down below? Let's see what you guys think of the list. If you would have reordered them a little bit differently, honestly, I think all of the ones that were selected absolutely deserve to be on the list. So, yeah. All right, and I want to thank my community for coming together and then helping me with this. Honestly, such a great community. I couldn't ask for a better one. All right, so hey, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, make sure you leave that thumbs up down below. If you're new around here, subscribe. And until next time, this is Phlinger Phoo. Take it easy, everybody.